Welcome to the Vanderpump Rules after show. The hangover is real and remorse is in the air, which means the servers are getting old. And we're breaking it down next.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
AfterBuzz TV. I love Katie's dance for this AfterBuzz.
Oh, yes.
She's just getting it down.
Into it.
She's like on ecstasy right now, but it's just like AfterBuzz vibes.
Wow.
So many good vibes, which is the opposite of what this episode I think gave us.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was a very lackluster, limp episode, but we're still gonna break it down because we love Vanderpump Rules. And I'm Zack Peter. You guys, I love hosting this after show because I love Vanderpump Rules. These servers are getting a little old for me. I mean, the hangovers are like way too real. They can't even keep up the next morning. They don't even want to have like a morning after cocktail, which like that's when you know you're just destined for grandpa age.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I said, I'm Zack Peter, and to my left is the lovely, the fabulous Miss Serio.
Hi, guys.
You remember her from last season, and she's back this season, serving the looks and the sleek hair. So good.
Thank you.
Yes, and also serving great looks and not red lipstick. We have Rivet Soro.
Stop. Never red lipstick.
Never red lipstick.
Always know that.
And always sassy and adorable. We have our newest addition, Katie Thompson.
Hello, everybody. And for the record, I'm not on ecstasy. Just feeling that
No, she's not
AfterBuzz
really
song. I'm not. But I will go home and I'll be in the shower. I'll just be like, AfterBuzz TV, AfterBuzz. Like,
But I feel
washing my
like
hair.
your vibe is just like on ecstasy all the time.
That's
like,
a good
you just
compliment.
got energy.
That's everything I want and more.
And it brings like life to the panel.
Love it, love it.
Love it. We needed you like in this episode because this episode was so draggy.
If they're casting, I am available. So that's not an issue.
She just sits at home waiting
Wait,
for the casting call on her emails.
refreshing the vibe.
I mean, Peter did like one of my Instagram photos.
Did he?
So
Shout
I'm
out.
clearly basically already in the cast. I mean,
Oh.
just by that like.
Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I've made it. Here we are. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've made it. Peter is in love with you.
Yes, we are dating. It is a thing. No, not
my
actually.
God.
And we will
Congratulations.
see Katie next season in the next hotel room after party.
Yeah.
The next Raquel.
Getting married. Are you still going to talk to us?
Absolutely. I'll still be
Thank
doing this
God.
after show.
She'll phone it.
Stop it.
Like, guys, you won't believe what happened. I love it.
Oh, my God.
I love it. Somebody that couldn't believe what happened was Kristen because she had a rough night apparently that we didn't even get to see on camera.
I know. They need to have GoPros strapped to them at all times.
At all times. Like, I feel like they know that after 1 a.m., like, things don't get better, and that's
Yeah.
when we really need the cameras. Rivet, do you think Kristen was really possessed by the devil?
I think Kristen just needs to take a break from traveling and drinking. And I don't know if she's ever going to change. I mean, how old is Kristen? Do we know? Do we know how old she
Old
is?
enough to not
30.
change.
Yeah.
Right. So I think it's a little late for her. I think that's just who Kristen is going to be.
Yeah.
So
I think she's just
She's
a little
that
high strung,
friend.
just like me, you know. Just she can't really calm down because Carter keeps saying like, if you could just calm that down, but I don't think she can. I think that is like her. That little like that stress underneath, you know.
But I feel like she needs to find it. Because it's nice when you find your calmness. And I thought she, like, had. But I'm sorry. It makes me laugh, Rivet, when you were like, she just needs to stop traveling. But, girl, like, she only traveled, like, 2 hours away. I get it if you're, like, traveling across the country, by all means. But if you can't just go to the next city.
On a private jet.
On a PJ.
Something.
but she can't.
Something. To me, I feel like if it's the guy that's bringing you all of this anxiety and stress, okay, I'm having like second thoughts now as I'm saying this. I'm like, I feel like she'd have a good time with her girlfriends, but then I'm also like, maybe she's there and she's like needing to be with him. So I get both sides, but it's like, I feel like she's at that older age where she can be like, I'm so happy I'm not with him. No?
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I guess. I don't think he's helpful. I don't
Right.
think he, like, brings much joy to her life. Like, she needs to... Maria Kondo, is that her name? Or Forlo, whatever
Marie
her
Kondo.
name.
What brings
Maria
her joy?
Kondo, she needs to do that to her life and get
Yeah.
rid of Carter, because I don't think he brings her anything but, like, headaches and stress and, like... hangovers.
I love Kristen, but I think we're going to see this in every single one of her relationships for the rest of her life. I think it's just how she sets them up. Because, like, she's saying, like, I want a guy with drive. But, like, it was the same thing with James. It's the same thing with him. If you don't change, your relationships ain't gonna change. So
Well, I don't think it's so much... I think it's her issue is with the types of men that she picks.
absolutely.
Like, that's where she's... Like, she needs... If she wants somebody with drive, then, like, James wasn't driven until she left him.
Right.
Tom wasn't driven until she left him.
Yeah.
Carter isn't driven, period.
Right.
Like,
Well, she met him
the
on
most
Tinder.
he's doing is, like, saving people from, like... World of Warcraft on his PlayStation. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying right now. I'm just remembering like video game buzzwords.
There's no way because you have to pay for that. He's too cheap for that. He wouldn't pay for WoW.
It's on
she probably
Curtis's
paid
credit
for
card.
Oh my God.
I used
She
to
used the
I used to be a a nerd.
Yeah.
Still
Oh
am.
my
So
God.
the phrase.
Love it. No, he's just so like. He's just like, I'm gonna eat a sandwich and some potato chips on the couch and play
Yum.
video games. I'm like,
Ooh, I love it.
see, you need a date, Carter, not
I'll
Kristen.
take, but I want Bo. I want Bo. I want those funny comments. I love
Bo's
it.
great. Bo's great.
I think she can have a mature conversation with Carter, though.
She's,
Maybe she'll get there.
she started one with him, and then 10 seconds into it, she's like, you know what? I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. Let's have this later.
She doesn't demand that level of respect or for
Yeah.
him to be like the man figure that she's sort of craving.
Yeah.
Like she will complain about it and then, like Katie said, 10 seconds later, it's like, oh, I'm going to go to drink. Love
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Like nothing gets
She
accomplished.
doesn't present it well, and also they were at a party.
Yeah,
Right,
like
yeah.
maybe don't do it there.
Wrong time
Yeah,
and
that was
place.
the worst time to like sit him down and be like,
Yeah.
we need to have a like right when they got out of the car when they could have had a conversation on the way over. She's like, cameras are here.
Yeah.
We're at the party. Like now, let's have an intense conversation in somebody else's living room. Clarence K has a hot take on Kristen. Clarence K says Kristen picks weak men who need something. She's a mama, not just a sugar mama. She needs to help them to feel whole. Which I
right.
agree.
Yes.
She needs to feel needed. And that sounds like an issue she should be working out in therapy.
So each
Yeah.
man is like her little project that she just wants to fix.
Instead of couples therapy, let's just do Kristen therapy, I think. Mm-hmm. A little bit of that.
Kristen tames your crazy with a K. Yeah, I think that her whole relationship with Carter is just so strange, and they're just not compatible. So, like, trying just doesn't even...
How long have they been together now?
See, I liked them at the beginning. They got together last season, so
Okay.
it's been over a year because they were together before Stassi and Beau were together, and we found out that this was their, like, 1 year-ish, like
Got
a
it.
little past their 1 year mark.
Okay.
So I'm not entirely sure how long they've been together, but it's been a minute.
It's falling apart now.
I want to say 2 years.
Yeah,
All right.
probably about 2 years. And they were cute together at the beginning.
And there
Well,
was
'cause
like
it was
not
new.
really as much drama that we saw on TV. So for me, this season it's just kind of random where they're like, oh, he's painted out to be this sort of like bad
Bad guy.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Right.
And I didn't know that, so I thought he was good for her because we didn't really see much of crazy
He
Kristen.
seemed good for her.
I think it's
Yeah.
actually Kristen, though. I don't think it's the boyfriend's faults. I feel like it's her. I don't know.
She
I think-
enables them.
I think he's the same person he was when they entered into the relationship.
Yes.
She just wanted to see something completely different. I just think that they're just not compatible. Like, there's not even a dissecting or a couples therapy that can salvage this relationship. They're not compatible, and it's
Yeah.
very obvious because she needs somebody that is motivated and driven and just as equally as strong as her, or I think somebody even like above her that can help push her to her strengths versus somebody that she has to take care of. And I think that's her like innate need to be a mom.
Other than being on a TV show, having a t-shirt line, and working at a restaurant, what the hell is she doing that's more than what Carter's doing? Like, he's an assistant of like, it's the same crap. Like, just because you might be making more
Yeah.
because you're on a reality show, what's like the difference? Like, maybe he's just not having as much luck. I don't know the relationship.
But see, if you have drive, you have ambition to do other things to get, like, if he were driven, he wouldn't be a photographer's assistant, he'd be the photographer.
Okay, true that.
I think Kristen does like comedy and stuff. Like, no, she might not be super successful at it,
Right.
but I think she does. I mean, I think she does sketches and like shows here and there.
Okay.
She has
So
a consistent
She has
paycheck.
like she tries at least.
Yeah,
which-
she's doing, I think she tries other things. Every new season, she has a new project. True. That I think.
The t-shirt line's sticking, though, I think.
It seems to be working out for her. She tried it a few seasons ago. That didn't really work out, and she relaunched it, and they're wearing it every single episode. There's another James May shirt. Get it, Kristen. Lindsay says that Kristen is tired of Carter. He pales in comparison to all her other friends' men. So now she wants more. I think that's true.
Yeah.
All the other guys are way more.
Yeah. I think she realized it. It was once Beau came into the picture, and she was like, "Damn."
That's
Like
what a
if
boyfriend should be
Stassi
like.
finally has someone and
Yeah.
she's like gone through all those men, she's like, why can't I have that too? But I think that's a conversation you can have. Definitely not one they need to have in front of the camera.
No.
And they just need to be like open to each other.
Yeah.
I think she wants the same TV boyfriend that the other girls have, and that's why she decided to make this public.
Yeah.
So that they can show that they're working through it, and then they can, come out on the other side of it. But I don't know if that's actually going to happen.
I mean, they're still together.
Well, no. Well, she was on Watch What Happens Live last week, and she said that they were working on it, but they weren't sure what their relationship status really was.
That's gotta suck to have to for him to have that stuff so public and talking about it. Like, 'cause if I'm having relationship issues, I want to talk about it on TV. But then again, that's what we're watching for. So
And I don't think he's not the type of person to engage in that type of I don't think he's a reality TV person.
True.
I don't, I think some people don't care. And people
Like Beau.
us.
Beau's the type of person that can do reality TV and doesn't really care and isn't going to get so involved with it. Whereas I think Carter just is genuinely not interested in it. And he's just not a fit for reality TV.
no.
Or Kristen.
Or Raquel. Who we saw back this week.
That
but
dress.
she didn't even have a talking. She didn't even have
just
a line.
like a moment, just like a walk.
Yeah. A matching
for,
lip.
like,
That's all we
Fashion
need.
week.
That's all we need from her.
That
is just
prom dress.
A walk, a prom dress. Oh, so much shade, but there's also so much love because we love all these shows on AfterBuzz TV, and we know you'll love them too. So make sure you keep up with them. Isn't that right, Katie?
Yeah, it is. Hey, guys, so before we move on to our next topic, we just want to say thank you for making us the ESPN of TV Talk. For us to continue to grow, we could use your help. If you're on YouTube right now, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. And if you're on iTunes, please give us a 5-star rating. But no matter where you are, leave us a comment so you can get involved in the conversation. Being a part of AfterBuzz TV has meant so much to all of us, and we truly appreciate you supporting us and doing what we love. Don't forget to tell all your friends and keep enjoying our shows.
Yes. Keep enjoying our shows. Keep enjoying us. You love these faces. So when you comment, make sure you say Sarah and Katie and Rivet and Katie and Zach. That's what I
Double.
my own name.
Like, you
I was
forgot
going down the
yourself.
list and I'm like, who did I forget? So I started back at the end.
Love a
Double shout out.
Yeah, we'll
Double
love that.
shout out. And you love Zach too. And we love you guys.
Yes.
And it's crazy because every week we shout out the people on iTunes and we got 4 more reviews. Yeah, we've never been this consistent with hard, good reviews. So first one comes from Korobug. Hey, Korobug. Korobug gave us 5 stars on iTunes and says, OMG, love this podcast and all the updates on my favorite shows. Can't wait to go back and listen to past episodes. Well, the 4 of us just kind of came together, so you can just keep moving forward. But we appreciate the downloads. We love you, Korobug. Thank you.
Such a cute name.
I was going to say, it's super cute.
Thank you, Koro. Miss Bug, Mr. Bug. I don't know. I said Mr. I think last week, and they're like, it's Mrs. I was like, sorry.
Yeah.
This next one comes from Ash45532. Where do you guys get these numbers from? Are they Social Security numbers?
Yeah, probably.
Credit
I hope not.
cards? Well, thank you, Ash45532. She says, laughter is back in my life. Vanderpump was me and my ma's favorite show to watch together, and we would discuss our favorite parts of the show together afterwards. Unfortunately, a year ago, I lost her to cancer. I have a hard time continuing to watch the show as I didn't have her to talk smack about the cast with until I found you guys. Oh my gosh. It made me think of her when I listen to you all, so I get excited to watch the episode and then listen to the podcast after for everyone's thoughts. Thank you for bringing back the laughter into my life. Kelly. Oh, Kelly, that is so sweet.
We love you.
Sweetest.
Oh, Kelly, we love you so
Touched
much.
my heart.
Come on the show.
Yes, please.
Thank you, Kelly.
I'll talk smack with you all day.
Well, see someone that appreciates our smack talk.
Yeah.
And then this next one comes from Curly Girl 826. Says Vanderpump Rules AfterBuzz. I don't know if this is TMI, but I love listening to y'all in the shower. LOL.
I love that.
We make her week. Keep doing what y'all do best. Yes, Curly Girl 826. Holla. And the last one comes from Negro NM. And Negro NM says, I'm ready every Tuesday morning. I love this panel. They make me laugh so hard. I can hang out with them all day. I will give them 5 stars because they know their Bravo history.
Oh my God, love it.
Thank
So
you.
many great comments. Like, you
love
made
you
us have
guys.
feels.
Yes.
You made us laugh. You gave us TMI moments.
Give us more.
If you're listening in the shower right now, we love you, and keep that conditioner coming.
Yeah.
I saw the whole cast at some kind of dog thing, and I said basically the exact same thing. I was like, you guys bring so
Your
much joy.
mom?
No, the whole cast of Vanderpump Rules. And I told them, I was like, I watch you guys in the bath. You bring me so much joy. And they all laughed. And I was like, that was probably a little TMI. So I relate to her. It's okay. It's fine.
We understand.
Yeah, we
Did
get
you
that.
have a moment with them when you went to Tom Tom?
No, none of them were there. Lisa walked by when we were in line, but that was pretty much it. And I didn't know it was her until people started like screaming her name.
You just thought it was a wax
You didn't
figure.
know it was her?
No, because I didn't know she was there because she was just like walking by quietly and filming, and then I heard someone say like, "Oh my God, Lisa!" I turned around and I was like,
she looked. She had to have looked a little
she had on like a black
Like,
coat and like
different compared to the normal human being.
She looks the same.
She's
it's
gorgeous.
Yeah, like same. I mean, like a little, like you said, like a little waxy. She's just a little shiny, maybe a little dewy powder, but other than that, I was like,
Well, we saw a big storyline this episode was the Tom Tom drinks. Did you try any of the Tom Tom drinks
okay,
when you were there?
that matcha ginger green tea situation was the grossest crap I've ever put into my body.
But it sounds so LA.
Okay, I don't think I'm very LA. I hate avocados. But I was born and raised here. Like it's
Blasphemy.
like I
your
know,
tongue.
I know. But like, just don't put giant chunks of ginger in anything. Don't put
I love giant chunks of
kombucha
ginger.
and green tea and matcha like all in like it. Is it sushi? Is it green tea? I don't know. Get out of my mouth. I can't.
Oh my gosh, no, it's just definitely an LA drink. Kombucha
Yeah.
is just
No.
good for the digestive
Kombucha
system.
is
I don't
the
see. I don't
vibe.
drink that normally. So
Matcha
People
is-
make their own kombucha here
Yeah.
in Los Angeles. I wouldn't be surprised if like Sly made some of the kombucha. Sly looked like she would rough you. She looked like she was a she was
rugby
like
player.
the bouncer outside, a rugby player. Like I want to see her and Billy Lee duke it out together.
get into a fight.
That would be the Super Bowl of my.
I don't want to piss off Sly.
Holla. No,
No.
Sly. I was like, why is Sly mixing cocktails? Like Sly's like a bouncer next door from the Abbey.
I feel like it was a test. It was like, can you guys handle us basically telling us or telling y'all that you don't really know how to do your job, and are you going to handle it well? And they did. So then they were like, 10 of your drinks gets on the menu.
Well, see, no, I think it was such a forced storyline to like push this.
Yeah.
You have to earn your drinks on the menu. Like, come on, that's what they're known for. This is
Yeah.
their name on the restaurant. Like.
Yeah.
You're really not gonna give them like we knew that they were gonna get cocktails at the end of the
And I
day.
feel like they earned it because they like purchased ice cube
Yeah.
makers and like
Yeah.
whipped cream creators. And first of all, what were those names she was shouting out? She was like, and we got some Kermit the Frog legs
I
and
know.
some hair of the dog,
I
and we
think
have
she
like.
was being. I think she was being
Making jokes?
It was a
Is that a
hyperbole.
joke?
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
are those like bartenders?
No, I don't think
Yeah,
it
I
was
think
real.
it was a joke.
Some of them, I think some of them were like real, but then
Yeah.
as like Kermit the Frog legs, like
Yeah.
that was
Because
just
I was like,
or her point was like, you can add so many extravagant types of ingredients to the cocktail, but
Okay.
if they don't work together, then it's not a great cocktail.
Got
it
it.
also threw me because like Tom Sandoval's face was like so intrigued, and she was like,
It's like Kermit the Frog
he's like,
legs.
what is that? I've never heard of it. Our drinks are not going to be on the menu. Like that's what it seemed like. So I was like, what the heck?
I don't know. I don't think it was forced because in the back of Lisa's head, I still don't think she trusts Tom 100%. So she might think their drinks are cool, but she always wants that second opinion just so somebody can like validate that their drinks are good and this will sell well.
She's a smart businesswoman, and she knows that like they're a face and they're a name, and this is going to be part of the storyline on her reality show. So she doesn't really care to have them be part of the business.
Yeah.
because they're more of just like their spokesperson for the bar.
I stood in line
Brand
forever
ambassadors.
to take a picture of that kissing photo of them. And she's so smart because she put it where you can see it when you're standing in line. So when you get close enough, you're like, well, I don't want to leave yet. I need to get inside and see that photo. It was really great. The photo was good. But the drinks, not so much for
That
me.
is proper product placement.
It is.
Clarence K agrees she hates avocados too.
Oh, it's the
Rude.
texture. They're just like blah. There's no taste.
But Clarence does want to ask the panel.
Yes.
I want to ask, if Tom Sandoval left, do you think Schwartz would have left too? Because he threatened to leave.
I don't think Tom would have ever actually left.
Rivet, do you think Tom Schwartz would have followed him?
No, I think Schwartz would have stayed because I think he is a little bit more excited about this opportunity than Tom Sandoval. Tom Sandoval is more looking at this with like a critical eye, like more from a business standpoint. And Schwartz, I think, is just so excited and he's so like obsessed with Lisa and just so honored to like be part of it. I don't think he would have left too.
Yeah.
Or Katie's got him so whipped that he's afraid to.
I think he's like a sponge and he like likes to learn. I do think though that Katie would definitely have a say. Like they would talk about it and she'd be like, "You're your own person." Which I mean,
I think Tom Schwartz would have eventually convinced Tom Sandoval to come back. Like Tom would have been dramatic because that's his thing, and we just need to see the tan line tear coming down. And once that's done, once he has his moment, we're good.
Oh my gosh, that reference is my favorite thing ever.
A Stassi kind of girl says Billie Lee is a Faye Resnick of Vanderpump Rules.
Oh, she totally
Which is great.
Oh my
that's
gosh.
funny.
Oh,
That's good.
it is.
Yeah.
It's so accurate.
It
Yeah.
really is.
We saw her barely this episode. She was trans again.
We saw her
Was she in this episode?
in the net in
She-
like the to come.
The pre.
Oh, when she was
Can't
fighting
wait.
with Lala. I know we
me-
get to that in predictions because that was heated.
Yeah.
It's a lot. What was also a lot was Lala losing her dad, which was really sad to see her crying. But how, Katie, did you think it was awkward that Randall was like, that they chose to give up drinking together, but yet Randall broke that when she went on her girls' trip?
I understand why they made the pact, but then for her to leave and then come home and see him slurring, blacked out, and she's not had a sip of alcohol the whole time and she really wanted to because she's like, well, we're doing this together. So, like, I would, oh my gosh, I'd be so livid. I don't think that was your question, but.
No. Yeah, I think it
Here I am.
it wasn't like it ruined their dynamic and what they were trying to do.
And then her with the Gucci slippers thing, now I'm looking at Rand as like a totally different person. Like you're going to treat her like a 12-year-old and like take something away from her and be like, oh, well, I just want you to remember everything that I give to you. Excuse me?
Yeah.
I'm giving you all of this, so no. Oh,
Sarah, do you think that Randall had the right to do that though? Because he kind of is paying for a lot.
she didn't ask for it though.
No, I don't think it's fair. I think, yeah, because it's not like it was a gift, and anything that's like a gift, it's like you can't really take that back from someone because it's like you weren't like, I need this, or I don't know. It's just, it's not fair for her, and he shouldn't have belittled her like that.
Do you think that he should have given her a pass before going to Solvang to have drinks with her girlfriends, being that they weren't together and they had this pact, Rivet?
I think if Lala wanted to have a drink, she should be able to have a drink. I don't like seeing the dynamic between Lala and Randy because she has the mentality of, oh, well, if he does this or if he cuts me off, I can get this from the next guy. And he has the mentality of, you are nothing without everything I give you.
Yeah.
And I think it's like a power struggle, and I don't know how long that's going to last.
Do you think, Sarah, that her dad passing exacerbated their issues and that's why they had to go on a break?
Yeah, I think it's hard for anyone to obviously lose someone as close as a father and then for it to be like the significant other in that place. If you've never experienced that with your person, like it's hard. I don't know, but I can only imagine, like, you don't necessarily know how to be there for that person. And I just don't think Randy knew how to be there for Lala, even though it was, like, giving her space, which is what people need. But, like, there's a way to do it and still be there. And I just don't think he did that well for what she needed. And, I mean, she still is super young, and he's, like, a little bit older. So he needed to, like, approach it definitely not how he did.
Yeah.
But I think it was a huge reason for their falling out.
Yeah. A Stassi kind of girl in the live chat says, Randall's ex-wife plays Candace on the series You on Netflix. I saw her, and I am like, that is his ex.
Wait.
Have you Seen You?
I've watched you.
Candace
young
is
blonde girl?
No,
Oh.
the redhead. His ex.
Oh,
Remember the one
that's
that everyone,
Randall's ex-wife.
according to a
She's so
Stassi kind
pretty.
of girl.
I was like, oh my
pretty
god,
and young.
she's my favorite.
She's so pretty. I just didn't know who she was.
She is really
Yeah.
pretty. Have you
Wow.
seen You?
I haven't seen it. I want
I
to
saw
see it.
you.
It's on my list, but I know what she looks like. I've seen her. She's pretty. She's
The redhead?
his ex.
Oh, yeah.
So she's the mother
But
of his children.
That's not the wife, though. Right?
She looks a little young.
She looks a little too young. Maybe she's
I don't know. I
one of
haven't seen the show,
exes?
so I don't know.
I can't
but
picture her.
A Stassi kind of girl. I need receipts.
I have
Show me the
seen her,
proof.
and she's really pretty.
She said yes. She's saying yes, that's Randall Emmett's ex, or his ex. I guess that's his ex-wife.
Wow.
Wow,
The mother
she
of
looks
his children?
really young.
Yeah, she
on
looks
the
very young.
series.
He's got a type.
Young.
Young. Or some good
Yeah,
surgery.
her name is Amber Childers, but I didn't realize that was
gonna
actually.
do
This
some
is
Google.
like
Could you Google a photo of?
Early tea
Could I
time.
see a
I'm like,
photo, or I can't place her?
oh, it
and-
is her, and I guess she doesn't look as young as she does on the show. That's her. She's the redhead.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Candace on the
Okay.
series.
I can see it now.
Yeah.
But she does look really young, and I think they make her look very youthful on the show.
Yeah.
Not that she's old.
No.
I think she's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, interesting.
It's also interesting because I think the reason that Lala got so upset at Randall is because he basically said to her, "We should stop drinking because of how you're acting when we drink," and then she comes home to him being a buffoon.
Yeah.
That's really where that first I just had an aha moment.
Yeah.
And that was it. I probably should have gotten that a lot earlier.
Painful.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. I think it wasn't fair to her, and I understand why she needed to take a break. Like, it's a really tough time for her to
Yeah.
like lose her father, and I think she was really leaning on Randall because she said that he is kind of like a father figure to her. But I thought that it was cute that the mom had shared with
Yeah.
Lala that Randall reached out to the father before he passed.
Yeah.
and like
That was
made
really-
it
Yeah.
known that he was going to take care of his daughter.
Yeah.
I love that.
And
he
the
did
fact
that
the thing that is kind of interesting though to me is that she knew that. See, I'm having these moments of when I'm talking, and then in my head, my inner monologue is like, Sarah, second guessing yourself because it just happened again. And then she like comes home and she wants to take a break from him, but I mean, she didn't know that he was drinking,
Right.
So I get it.
Yeah.
Guys, this is me.
we love you.
We do.
Sarah.
We do.
And Sarah loves outer
man.
dialogue and inner dialogue coming out. And I'm sure she's going to have a lot more of it when we get into tea time.
Yes.
Get your glasses ready. It is officially, ooh, we have music. Tea.
We have everyone has a cup.
Everyone
we
has
did
a cup. Last season's panel couldn't
Cheers
get it
at
together.
home.
Cheers at home. Okay, so the first bit of news for you guys is Tom and Ariana have purchased a new home. They're moving out of the apartment
Oh my
that
gosh.
he has shared with Kristen for like ever.
Oh my gosh, this is huge
They
news.
bought a new home,
gorgeous.
a $2 million home here in Los Angeles.
Hey.
We have a photo of it right here. If you're watching YouTube or if you're listening on iTunes, you can watch on YouTube. On YouTube. We have, look at how gorgeous that landscape is.
Yeah,
It has like a
so
huge grass yard. It's like a kind of farmhousey.
I was gonna say a little Barney.
Yeah, it's a little Barney. It's like a white barn.
Oh.
The inside is gorgeous.
I
So
love
pretty.
that opening
Yeah.
that you get
Yeah.
from inside, and then you can just walk
That
outside.
natural
it's like a
light.
huge, it's a dream.
So
the
modern.
big open concept. It's very modern. It's very light and white. There are a lot of like whites and nudes and pale colors, which I think are really nice. And I love the open outside concept. Look at that countertop, you guys.
I know.
And those
So
big,
gorgeous.
deep light fixtures above the counter. It's gorgeous.
Can you imagine buying a house and then having 4 people talk about the inside of your house about it? Like we're just like dissecting
I know.
your
Well,
new home.
actually, this house was on $1 Million Listings Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. All right.
bravo!
So I'm
Just
sure
a
they'll be
shout
able
out.
to have the heater and the microwave going at the same
Yes,
time.
without the lights going off.
Without the lights going out.
Wow, how amazing do you feel Tom is that he's like, I'm done with this apartment.
Oh, so
That
good.
I mean,
he
he
lived
probably
in
still
since
has it.
season
That's
1. It's the 8th season. He lived in it with his last girlfriend, Crazy Kristen. I mean, you know that they were saving up. Tom must be doing well. That coconut cocktail must be doing pretty well.
It was a hit.
There, it was a hit. Thank you, Sly, for your feedback. Without you, we would not have been able to afford this $2 million home in Los Angeles.
That's crazy.
I feel like that's a really good deal. $2 million for that gorgeous place. Whereas, like, you look at some places on, like, Zillow in Los Angeles, and you're like, really? That's $1.5 million?
Yeah.
It is on top of the other house, though. There's lots of
Oh, yeah, you can
yards,
see
but
how
there's no
close it is to the
yard
house
like.
next to them.
Yeah, but there's a fence.
But them windows upstairs, you gonna be waving at your neighbor like, "Hey, how was your
they can
shower?
see
Mine
right
was
into
great."
It is really close to the house next to
Yeah,
them.
but I'll throw a party there. Oh, I can't wait to see them destroy that backyard and just
Next
like
season.
jump in that pool and Kristen like
Yes.
spill wine all over the white couches. Yes.
I mean, here's to hoping, right?
Oh, absolute.
Clarence and Jen AK love you, Sarah. So don't worry about
Thank
your
you, I
inner
appreciate
dialogue
it.
coming out.
I'll say it more.
So also in our tea time, the cast of Vanderpump Rules spoke to People magazine recently. Like they're getting some pretty good features, you guys.
Well, with Christy Teigen and all them loving them, it's gonna happen.
Yes, they even did a whole photo shoot. Love it. So they opened up about the question that everybody wants to know because we see them in their Sir jumpsuits every week, and people want to know, are they still working there? Because before they said, I think last season they confirmed that they only work there about 2 hours a week.
Yeah.
But so they dove deeper into it, and they say they don't actually work at the restaurant. They kind of just come and pass around drinks because they can't naturally serve a full like shift.
Okay.
So they're really just there for the entertainment.
Got it.
But it's interesting how on the show they don't show that they're just there for the entertainment. On
Like
the show they make it
clocking
look like they
in.
really are surveyors that
Yeah.
clock in and have their uniforms and like have to ask for time
Days
off.
off.
Yeah. I guess that's true. They're just standing around the computers. They're not really doing anything anymore.
No.
Or they just go up to the bar and they're like, we need 2
Yeah.
Diet Cokes.
Yeah, because they can't.
What a life.
They
What
say
a job.
that they just get so bombarded with fans that they can't, like, they
That
wouldn't be
makes
able to really
sense.
deliver an actual plate of food to somebody.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you imagine us going to Sir with Scheana as our waitress?
Oh my
Zach.
gosh, no.
It's not really like a rest. I mean, I feel like if you're going there, you can't really be like, you're going to get the restaurant experience.
Yeah.
It's more of like a museum
Yeah, it is.
of like interactive.
One of the stops in the
Response-
TMZ
yeah.
tour.
Yeah.
Before you go to the other 2 bars down the way.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then Vanderpump went on to say that, like, the reason she thinks the show is so successful is that all of the cast has had history and, like, they continue to be genuine friends where it's not like a Housewives type of show where they are constantly switching out people.
Yeah.
Right.
Because these people really all are friends and they are hanging out 24/7 even when the cameras aren't on. Which I think is fair. I think that's what we love about them is they have that genuine chemistry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if they're going to bring that to Vanderpump Gardens in Vegas.
Right. I'm gonna watch
See,
it though.
that's why they got to bring like the oldies.
I'm a slut for reality TV, so I'll
Gotta
watch
send it.
whatever you
Who
put out
is it?
there. Like, just give it to me. Give me more Vanderpump Rules. Garden, I don't care. Anywhere.
Vanderpump Garden.
That sounds pretty dirty. Vanderpump Garden. It really
Vanderpump
does.
Garden.
It
sounds
does.
like, yeah.
You know?
You're going to go inside Lisa Vanderpump's garden.
Just got to trim the
Ooh.
bushes.
Thanks for
Trim the
ruining it for me,
bushes.
guys.
We're a little like,
I didn't mean to take it there. I'm so sorry, everybody. My bad.
That's hysterical.
We'll make
It's
it through.
beautiful.
It's fine.
I'm
I'm
sure.
fine.
Yeah.
Need a hug?
Maybe after
You're
this.
going to be okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Shall we crown our pumptinis?
Let's do it.
yeah.
Okay. Kick it off, Katie. Who gets your pumptini this week?
Now that I finally understand the pumpkin situation, because I had to ask, I was like, what is it? Because I think I'm getting it wrong every single week. I even wrote it down. Here we go. So, my pumptini, so Lala gets it because I love her her top and skirt for the interview. That leather studded situation. Give it to me. Where'd you buy it? It's way too much expensive for me, I'm sure. And then Kristen, because she just needs one. She just needs like 30 cocktails, but she also doesn't. So
No,
like
she doesn't.
maybe a Xanax or something, but just something to like lighten the.
It's like a crushed Xanax in
Yeah.
a pumptini.
Yeah, just like a little stir, anything.
Something.
Salt it with some Xanax.
Yeah, it's like the new salty. Yeah, I like
There
that.
you go. That works. Rebecca, who gets your pumptini?
Definitely not Kristen.
What does it need?
My pumptini goes to Stassi. I think her conversation with Kristen in the beginning of this episode was very real. Kristen didn't want to hear it, but she was genuinely just being a good friend and telling her, like, you don't have to put yourself through this. And you know, I've been in that situation where a friend is giving you tough love and it sucks in that moment, but then afterwards you think about it and you're like, they're right and they really care about me. And I think Stassi was just a really good friend to Kristen this week for that.
See, I had two. I was going to say Stassi if no one else said it because of the conversation with Kristen and Lala. I thought she was super, like, mature. So I'm going to give it to Brittany because I just think that she's always there for everyone. And at the end of the day, she was there for Lala. So maybe it should be like Lala. No, Brittany.
You have a lot of inner dialogue just like working itself out.
It's going to
love it.
Brittany because her accent also kills me sometimes. It's just like full on.
Your impression of it earlier was beautiful.
Thank you.
Would you grace us with it, or can I put you on the
Actually,
spot?
I'm getting a little nervous.
I'm sweating now.
I don't even know what country is now that you say this.
Now you need a pumptini.
What is that?
Zach?
My pumptini goes to Serio. No, my pumptini is gonna go to Sly.
I was like, what word were you about to say? I was like, who? I got it.
I thought you were calling her sly with the way you looked at her. I was like,
You were going to call me a slut.
No, never. Not in this
It's
time.
because you're wearing red lipstick.
So good. Never
Full
again.
Full circle. No, I'm going to give my pumptini to Sly because she came and she got that paycheck and she worked all 5 minutes of her camera time only to not deliver any cocktails other than to say, I liked your cocktail and I added a little vermouth. So you know
we
what
all
Sly.
need.
Gold.
You collect your paycheck.
my cheeks hurt
Here
from all
for
the
you.
laughter.
There's
Oh man.
so much laughter. Okay. Shall we get into predictions? Because
Yes.
that super trailer for the second half of the season is so much.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV
Get ready.
Predictions. Okay, Katie, how you feeling?
Like you said, I definitely think she's gonna head bump. Like, she looked like she was just gonna head bump Billy in the head. It was incredible.
Yeah.
I always forget to write down what I think about the thing because I always forget. So can we have somebody else go and then I can interject a little?
Yeah, get it, Rivet.
So I'm most excited to see Tom Schwartz yell at Katie.
Oh, yes. See that?
I don't think
forgot.
I've ever seen Tom
Sandoval.
Schwartz get
Tom
mad.
Sandoval.
Schwartz.
Schwartz?
Schwartz.
Sandoval yelled at her at the end of the trailer.
No, but
Before that, when they were fighting, yes.
Yes, when Katie and her husband,
Yeah,
Tom
Katie
Schwartz.
he was
and
like,
her
I
All
hate
the
the sound of
towns
your
are a
voice.
little confusing.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I know. It's confusing. But Tom Schwartz, I'm excited to see him stand up for himself. But that comment he makes, what did he say? He
Can't
said,
stand your voice.
Yeah, because I don't like hearing your voice. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Tom get so mad. But then I'm also excited to see him stand up for Katie when he's yelling at James. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
Like,
They're still
through
together,
something.
right?
Yes,
Today.
they
Okay.
are still together. I loved that scene. Sarah, we saw them going to Mexico.
I know.
We
I'm
saw
so excited for
Scheana.
Mexico. Who doesn't like chips and salsa and tequila?
Yeah.
Best
I want a
Also,
margarita
I'm
right
very
now.
I want to Scheana, girl, love you. There's no hate here, guys.
Yes, there is.
No. I'm so excited to know why Adam is coming at her because she had sex with someone else, but yet she was thinking about him the whole time. Juicy, that was some juice city.
That was manufactured.
I mean,
I will say
Lala
that
and
now.
Billy, hello. They were about to headbutt, like you said, Katie. Oh, my God. And Tom and Katie, what? It's going to be good.
Tom and Katie.
So good. Yeah, Tom and Katie.
All the Toms and Katie.
I have goosebumps.
I can't wait to see
It was
Tequila
just
KT.
so much. And James.
Oh yeah, we have to see Tequila Katie return.
Come out,
She's
Mexico.
going to Mexico.
No, exactly.
Come out,
She
girl.
has to come back.
Take them shots. Let's do it.
I'm ready for Lala and Billy round 2. Mm-hmm. I need it to happen.
Yeah, what could
we
it
need
be? What
we
could
need
it
to
have been
bring
said?
Sly back to bring them up. Be like, no girls. Not today. No, and I am kind of excited to see Adam and Scheana's scene together, but I feel like it's so manufactured because Adam has consistently not been interested in her and has said that he's not interested in
why
her.
would you be
And
mad?
then now he's just like, ooh, drama. I get a scene on Vanderpump Rules.
But I
today.
want to see what it was that made him mad. What
She
was
slept with his
someone-
boyfriend.
Well, no.
Yes.
He
Ding,
brought,
ding, ding.
He brought a girl to Tom
half a
Tom.
women.
I saw him
He brought a
at
girl
Tom
to
Tom, and he was
Tom Tom?
with some blonde girl, and I was like, "Where's Scheana? I don't understand. You guys are in a relationship on Instagram."
I just like what's exciting is just the lead up to all of this.
build-up
It's
is
like
real.
what was said, what was done, probably like nothing. Yet this is the reaction we get. That's gold.
Not Tom. Adam's trying to earn his check for next week.
Yeah.
Needs to pay his rent.
He needs to pay his rent. It's like, come and get me next season. I'm available. And on that note, I am available, and you can slide right into my DMs. And if you want to, you can follow me at Just Plain Zack. I am Zack Peter, and to my left, I have Miss Serio.
Yes, you can follow me at Serio. I'm a lot of fun, so go do it.
You are.
More thoughts that'll come out on her stories.
All the time.
And you can find me at Rivet Soro on all social media platforms.
And you can find me everywhere at Little Baby Kate's, and check out my podcast. See you next Tuesday on iTunes, Stitcher, and KatieThompson.la.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.